Hi guys, I designed this little tent to be the perfect size for 1 or 2 kids to play in. It's a pretty easy build. I have the links for all the PVC pipes that you'll need and the fittings you need in the description of the video below. Of course, you can always build this tent bigger by scaling up the length of the walls, the height of the walls, and turning it into a bigger play tent or even an outdoor play tent. I love the design of this PVC frame because it's lightweight. Your kids aren't going to get hurt if it happens to topple over, but it's also really sturdy because of the big square base. I recommend using PVC cement or Gorilla Glue to attach the pipes and fittings together. That way the tent isn't falling apart when your kids are playing in it. But think about it when you're assembling it, whether or not you're going to be able to move it out of the room that you're in or into the room where you want it. So that's why I like the smaller scale of my tent. You can use a few coats of your favorite spray paint to cover all of the lettering on the frame and get it ready to decorate with your favorite sort of tent cover or colorful sheets from your local store. Let me show you now how I covered our tent. Okay guys, now I have my PVC pipe tent in the living room where it's going to stay for a while. Let me just show you what I used to decorate or cover this tent. For the bottom padding on this play tent, I used 3 old pillows from our bed. So these had gotten flat and we weren't using them as pillows anymore, but I decided to use them, upcycle them to the bottom of this kid's tent. So I've got them inside pillowcases. The pillowcases are sewn together so that the pillows don't shift around inside of here. And then this is fleece that I just cut and knotted together so that I could have a cover over it that's soft and comfy, but I could still take it off and wash it whenever I need to. The great thing about this mat on the frame is it keeps the frame from moving around. So if you've got this frame on wood or tile floor, it might shift around pretty easily. So this mat holds it in place. And for the cover on the tent, you could just use some cute, cheap sheets from somewhere like Target or Walmart, somewhere where you can buy something like that pretty cheap, and just throw it over. Or if you want to go a little bit more fancy, you could make a fitted tent cover. Now, I am not the world's best sewer or seamstress or however you would say that. I have a sewing machine and I can make straight line stitches. That's about the extent of what I can do. But I was able to make that with just simple skills. So I made this fitted tent cover from a cheap drop cloth that I found at Home Depot or Lowe's, somewhere like that. I also added a bunch of fun ribbon to the bottom, again with just my sewing machine and sewing straight lines. The ribbon, I kind of was going for like a camp blanket sort of vibe when those were popular a couple years ago. That's it for this build, guys. You can find the links for the PVC pipe that you need and the fittings that you'll need in the description below. And you'll also find a link to all of my other DIY projects that I've made for my kids, and I think your kids will love too. Thanks for checking this out, guys, and have a nice day.